1, Issue 9. Allura freezes, every instinct within her demanding she flee, yet she cannot bring herself to move. Be beside this man, Raziel, and all he stands for. Allura's mind races. How could this vile monster be standing before her, unless darker times lie ahead? I can see your torment, love. Raziel chuckles as he stands, pacing around Allura. Tell me, dear, where are your gods now? A jolt of life strikes Allura in an instant, and she leaps to her feet and sprints towards the others, screaming for help. Yet no sound comes out, nor do her feet make forward progress. Come now, we're all friends here, love. Why don't you sit a little longer, Raziel saunters in front of Allura, his razor-sharp teeth glistening menacingly in the moonlight. Allura kicks and screams, all in vain. Tisk, tisk, have it your way. But just know, Raziel strides forward, mere inches from Allura's ear, we are watching you. The spell holding Allura snaps, and her voice returns once more. Help! Amara and Vic spring to life, startled by the sudden shouting. Vic grabs his staff, summoning globules of light to fill the space. Amara arms herself with her swords, while Eric slowly rouses from his slumber. What? What is it? Amara yells back, frantically looking around, yet there is nothing to be seen. Raziel, the wine, the tree, all gone. The landscape returned to exactly as it was when the party arrived. Allura sprints back to within the firelight, panting heavily. I saw... Vic fetches his water skin, handing it to Allura. Shh, it's okay. Rest a moment. Eric slowly stands, blinking away the remnants of sleep. What's going on? Why is everyone yelling all of a sudden? Slowly, Allura looks back to where the cursed tree once stood. Nothing but the stillness of night. Maybe it was all a dream, Allura whispers. Great, woken up by a pointy-eared nightmare, because why not? Eric lays back down with a humph, rolling away from the group to return to slumber. Amara sits beside Allura, curious. What were you doing over there, Allura? You were on watch. Shakily, Allura responds. I thought I saw something. Must have been the wind. Well, rest up then. We head out at dawn. Amara pats the elf's back in an attempt at comfort. Vic, your turn. On it, Vic says with the most confidence he has ever mustered. Vic takes out one of his study books while the others return to sleep, flips a few pages, and stops on his last assignment. Chapter 7. Mass Destruction Evocation Spells. Yeah, Vic mutters. I kind of suck at those. The young wizard reads for a time as his watch progresses. Neither sound nor sight plagues his time on duty, and eventually, Vic softly closes his book and rouses Amara. As Vic lays down to rest once more, Amara sits facing the fire. Deep within the burning embers, something awakened for Amara. Amara stares, deep within the flickering flames, a hunger growing in her belly. Unlike a desire for food or drink, however, Amara hungers for something more. Adventure, chaos, thrills, that ever-growing need for a bigger and bigger rush. When Allura shouted, Amara felt that rush. She almost hoped something was wrong, so that there would be a problem to solve. The bandits were just the start. Amara sits and listens to the crackling of the burning wood. Maybe when they find the dragon, she will get that much-needed thrill. Eventually, the first rays of light climb over the eastern horizon, ever so slightly illuminating the land. Rise and shine, Amara cheers. Time to get on the road. Eric lets out a long groan, rolling over away from Amara. Vic and Allura rise without trouble. Eric, Amara shouts. Up now, or get left behind. Eric complains, then sits up. Who's cooking breakfast? Amara laughs. We can eat on the road. Every second we waste, that dragon might make a snack of our beloved prince. Eric humps, then starts packing up. With the others ready and waiting, the group sets out on another long day of travel. Rolling hills greet them as they continue north, with only the occasional ruin dotting the wide open landscape. Every so often, Distant wails rise to greet the birdsong, silenced only by the distance between them and our heroes. Should we be worried about that? Asked Vic as the wailing grows louder. Only if we see the dead starting to rise, Allura assures. Eric pauses, squinting in the distance. Like that one?